As near Porto Bello lying on the gently swelling flood, at midnight with streamers flying, our triumphant navy rode. There while Vernon sat all glorious from the Spaniards' late defeat, and his crew with shouts victorious drank success to England's fleet. On a sudden, shrilly sounding, hideous yells and shrieks were heard. Then each heart with fear confounding, a sad troop of ghosts appeared, all in dreary hammocks shrouded, which for winding sheets they wore, and with looks by sorrow clouded, frowning on that hostile shore. On them gleamed the moon's one lustre, when the shade of Hosier brave his pale band was seen to muster, rising from their watery grave. O'er the glimmering wave he hied him, where the Burford reared her sail, with 3,000 ghosts beside him, and in groans did Vernon hail. Heed, oh heed our fatal story, I am Hosier's injured ghost. You who now have purchased glory at this place where I was lost. Though in Porto Bello's ruin you now triumph free from fears, when you think on our undoing, you will mix your joy with tears. See these mournful spectres sweeping ghastly o'er this hated wave, whose wan cheeks are stained with weeping. These were English captains brave. Mark those numbers pale and horrid, those were once my sailors bold. Low each hangs his drooping forehead, while his dismal tale is told. I by 20 sail attended, did the Spanish town affright. Nothing then its wealth defended, but my orders not to fight. Oh, that in this rolling ocean I had cast them with disdain, and obeyed my heart's warm motion, to have quelled the pride of Spain. For resistance I could fear none, but with 20 ships had done what thou brave and happy Vernon haste achieved with 6 alone. Then the Bastamentos never had our foul dishonor seen, nor the sea the sad receiver of this gallant train had been. Thus like thee proud Spain dismaying, and her galleons leading home, though condemned for disobeying, I had met a traitor's doom. To have fallen my country crying, he has played an English part, had been better far than dying of a grieved and broken heart. Unrepining at thy glory, thy successful arms we hail, but remember our sad story, and let Hosier's wrongs prevail. Sent in this foul clime to languish, think what thousands fell in vain, wasted with disease and anguish, not in glorious battles slain. Hence with all my train attending, from their oozy tombs below, through the hoary foam ascending, here I feed my constant woe. Here the Bastamentos viewing, we recall our shameful doom, and our plaintive cries renewing, wander through the midnight gloom. O'er these waves forever mourning shall we roam, deprived of rest, if to Britain's shores returning you neglect my just request. After this proud foe subduing, when your patriot friends you see, think on vengeance for my ruin, and for England shout in me.